Becomes his best friend and his mentor after Rocky crashes and burns because of just excess and being protected. Apollo comes to the rescue and creates the Eye of the Tiger.
Gotta get that look back, Rock. Eye of the Tiger. Eye of the Tiger, come on. Come on, let's go.
So he's the key element.
He whooped Rocky ass and pushed him, trained him, got him to the next level, gave him his heart back, gave him his fight back.
A lot of times when you see African American athletes in film, they're not often as smart as Apollo was. He was a great businessman, he was a great family man, and then he was really somebody who was charismatic and you can get behind him.
Without a ranked contender, what this fighter's gonna need is a novelty.
Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed, he set the bar pretty high, so I just wanted to come somewhere close.
What Ryan came up with, which was kind of fresh, is that he had a son, but it was an illegitimate son, and nobody knew about it.
He had a very shaky upbringing. He never really fit in anywhere. So when he was jumping around these little neighborhoods, he always stood out, as a kid that didn't belong there.
He just doesn't feel like he belongs to anything, or he has accomplished anything in his own life. So there's a pain. And a lot of fighters, and Rocky had it too, that he would fight, as Rocky would say, to get that stuff out of the basement. He has grief. Well, this kid has grief, a lot of grief. And that's why he's pursuing this.
He rejects what his mother wants him to be and really embraces what he thinks his father would have wanted him
to kind of try to get control of his path.
He's a young man, because he was illegitimate, who's looking for an identity.
We wanted to make him his own thing. And because it's kind of like Adonis' journey in a way. He wants to get out of his father's shadow. He's running from something. He's got a big hole in his chest, and he's trying to fill it.
There's an anger in him that he feels that he gets out when he pushes himself to that brink, when he goes to that place.
It's about this manifesting of sadness and isolation, not belonging, and that kind of thing. Because it's very fearful to go into the same backyard as his father, when his father is so great.
He wants to connect with his father. He wants to find out who his dad was, and if his dad was as special as everybody say he was.
How good was he? Oh yeah, he was great. He's a perfect fighter. Ain't nobody ever better.
So how'd you beat him?
Time beat him. Time takes everybody out. It's undefeated.
He thinks Rocky has all the answers to the questions that he has. So what better way to get to know your dad that you never knew than, through his best friend?
You see this guy here staring back at you?
Yeah.
That's your toughest opponent. Every time you get into the ring, that's who you're going against. I believe that in boxing, and I do believe that in life.
Rocky, when we find him in Creed, has lost his family. His son has gone off, moved away. His wife is dead. His best friend is dead. And he's alone.
Rocky is living in the past. Everyone around him has pretty much moved on. And he's accepted that he's somewhat on borrowed time. He is in God's waiting